Welcome back to Global News Morning. It's that time of week where we catch up with our good friend, Mr. Matt Lee. Wishing you a great morning, sir. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Very good. We're
Good.
talking November stats. At the beginning of the month, we
Yeah,
like to look back and look at the previous month in comparison to the previous years. And this trend continues to grow, and that is what a strong, strong market is for Kingston home sellers.
that's right. What we're seeing is that constant. It becomes a little bit tight. Like you wanna you would like to see a lot more inventory, and then it becomes a little more leveled. But right now, the inventory is continuing to shrink, and the sale prices seem to be. We've seen those jump dramatically from the spring into the summer. And it's relatively the same. Like we've hit a kind of a plateau in that, but it's still up quite a bit.
Well, this is the time of year traditionally where the market seems to slow down. Doesn't seem like it though. There is still, despite a tight inventory, as you say, there's still a lot out there. But let's look at number of active listings for
Yeah,
November of 2021, 655.
that's right. So if we go through this and we say okay, 655, but that's all of the Kingston real estate area. So if we look back at 2019, there was 1491. 2020 was 1023, and then this year it has shrunk down to 655. So that will capture Napanee to Gananoque to Highway 7. And that we're getting into that time where maybe there's not as many people listing houses. You're getting close to Christmas. You're getting into a little bit of a colder time. Christmas is really the time because you'll see it actually kick up again in January.
Mm.
But yeah, December and August tend to be the slow months, in my opinion.
The numbers are still there though, for sure. But
Yeah.
number of
Yeah.
expired listings.
Yeah, so we're seeing this go down because we're seeing houses, the continuing of selling, the shrink number on active listings. So of course the expired listings over the month is going to shrink as well. So 2019 was 724, 2020 was 669, and 2021 was 589. So the number of expired listings, and that includes everything, vacant land, anything that's been sitting on the market and expires off and might get reactivated, that counts those listings as well. So that number is just shrinking a bit.
Okay. Number of sales. What do you take away from this?
Yeah, it's interesting. You look at it and you say, okay, 2019, there was 322 sales in the month of November. Last year, there was nothing to do. The market was still really busy and really hot. It went up to 419 sales in the month of November, which was a large jump. We're back down. 2021 is 345. So we're getting back into that right number of sales, but I still think there's a number of buyers out there, and I think it's just because the inventory has shrunk and that there's not as many things out there to look at.
Close price to list price ratio here. It's been high
Yeah,
for a number of years, but at
yeah,
100% last month.
100%. So if we actually look at this as the past 6, 8 months, we've gone up to as high as 103%.
Mm.
And then we've kind of floated around that 101% now. And last month we were at 100%, and now we're again at 100%. So what that actually tells you is there are some houses that are selling below asking, and there's some houses that are selling above asking. It's selling. It'll either hold offers and goes for a larger amount, or somebody puts it on the market at a higher price and then just says they're going to accept offers at any time. So what we're seeing that it's leveling off at 100% right now.
Days to sell. In the past 3 years, November, it doesn't last too long out there on the market.
Yeah, so 2019 it was 29 days. In 2020 it was 20 days, and then this year it's been 12 days. That's actually longer than what we've seen probably starting in February of this year.
Hmm.
We saw 8, 9 days, and it's actually so we're seeing a couple more days on that, and it's starting to get a little bit longer. So we'll see how that plays out as well. We saw it up to 13 days, 11 days. So it's interesting to see what's happening.
Yeah, you have to act fast. in this
Yeah,
market.
you do.
For sure.
Yeah, you have to be financials have to be ready. You have to know what the market is like in that area that you're looking, and then just depend on the real estate agent to talk to you and show you the comps that are selling.
Median list price here, it continues to go up.
Yeah, so 2019 was 380,800. 2020 was 429,900, and then this year 2020 it's 549,900. So the average list price is 550,000, and last year's was 530,000. So there was a $120,000 jump in 1 year.
You can't look into the future, no one can, but do you expect that to rise even higher for 2022?
Yeah, forecast says that 2022 is going to continue to go up. So I think that, we kind of have to listen to the experts on this in regards to supply and demand and the inventory. And they think that the inventory is going to be, relatively the same as it is this year, which will allow houses to come out, but the prices are going to continue to go up because it's not as many houses as we need. So they don't expect that change till 2023.
Wow. Well, our
Yeah.
market continues to be very, very strong. Matt Lee, we thank you so much. Take care and be well.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Real estate tips brought to you by Matt Lee of Royal LePage.